Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick it away and get this game going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Akron's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. Man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And then first down, right back to the running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he will be stuffed for no gain. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's third and goal. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Dropping back. It's Hart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Akron.
But we kind of knew that they were going to approach this game and feel that every possession counted. And here, going for it on fourth and goal pays off for an early touchdown for this team.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. Puts a lot of pressure on the corners. And frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Here's a quick catch. Now the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. A completion makes it second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
He's escaping the pocket now. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 19 set to kick this one.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He breaks free. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Hart. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Zips.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Third down, out of the shotgun. The pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Miranda. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Gators are in the red zone now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The Akron offense back out on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And it's caught. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The Zips pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Now they'll run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Makes the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Makes the grab. It's Carr. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Zips have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Hart. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And we're sort of brought down by the coverage team there. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They call the counter play here. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
It's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking, it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
And then he's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got.
The Zips will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Miranda. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Second down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dunks it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Gators will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down play coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Zips are on the move here. On the run, it's Smith. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hart. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. This offense really clicking. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28, Florida, 17.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Handing off on the draw play. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And they hand it off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but 1st down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Miranda. Some hard running there through a tackle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to find room. It's Miranda. Fights through the tackler. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 come out. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. He hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Akron offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Zips will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time
He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Single back takes the handoff. And the Zips pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Same tailback, another carry. They've got him down out near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Receiver makes the catch. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. Fresh set. Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Zips line up on 1st and 10. Throw. It's hard. Pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now give
The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Going for a big play downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
Touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
The score, Akron 42, Florida 27.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And they get the completion. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Gators looking to keep this drive moving.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And it's caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw yet again. That pass is caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back, they'll keep the clock moving. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Zips starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The tackle on the play makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. The offense really clicking here. And here's the handoff. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show, who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.